We live into a matrix simulation. The world is organized. The world is not what it seems. It is a game, right? It is all a game that is being played. Somebody once mentioned that the world is a stage and the people are actors. The matrix cannot reveal our true identity. It cannot tell us who we are. It cannot tell us the truth about ourselves. It cannot tell us the truth about God. For us to truly know ourselves, we need to know the Most High because we are His children. They give us a false God, they give us false reality, and they give us false truth and false lie. Everything is just illusion. When I say they give us false truth and false lie, because most times the lie is the truth and the truth is the lie. So everything is basically fake in this matrix system. In this world, there is a separation. The separation is species. There is a species separation, a bloodline separation. And the war and the real separation is between the humans and the non-humans, the Nephilims and the humans. That is the separation. But because they want us to believe that we are all humans and we are all one, therefore they cannot tell us that it is a bloodline, it is a different species. There are people among us who are not humans. They don't want to tell us these things, so they're going to make it seem like it is color. They always need a backstory. So they make it seem like the separation in the world have to do with slavery. So therefore, if slavery never took place, there would be no separation. Whatever they're showing to us is that this separation is because of slavery. The white enslaved the blacks, and the hatred come all the way down to all generation, which is a lie. The separation has nothing to do with color. It's not about black and white. The separation is about bloodline. The Nephilims versus the human. This is where the separation is. Satan and fallen angel children versus the Almighty God children. This is what the separation is about. The Almighty did not create the Nephilims. They are Satan creation. Those are fallen angel children. They are of a different bloodline from the real humans, and that's where the separation comes in. It's about species, bloodline, not color. If many people should pay attention, you'd realize that this separation has nothing at all to do with race and color. Because if this was really about race, if this was really about color, how is it with all the racism taking place for decades and centuries continuously, you always have these white women going to the Caribbean island and marrying black men? Why would they do that? Why would you have all these white men going into Africa and marrying this black female? It is not about color, it's about bloodline. They might get married, but they are of the same bloodline. Say, for instance, you're a black guy, but you're a human, and you just want to have the experience of dating a white female. You live into a country with many white people, and it is one of the hardest things for you to actually get a white female to date. Yet your friends or other family member, it's so easy for them to meet these white female and date them because they are of the same bloodline. You is a real human. They don't want to date you. The war is against the human. In this matrix, they twist everything, right? They make the real words and the real thing seems bad and give us the bad as good. You might have a group of black people, both male and female, and they might go to one of the most racist country ever with a whole bunch of whites. And whenever these people go to those countries, you'll be so surprised. They all get along with them. Remember, this is a racist country. They are going to a racist country, and you're a human, but you think all of them is human just like yourself, so you go along with them. And you realize that all your black friends get along with the white people. They are all having a good time. They laugh and chat as if they know each other a long time. Yet everybody looking at you like, what are you doing there? People looking at you like you're some piece of dead meat or something. And you're trying to figure out like, why are you not getting the same treatment? Why these white people hating on you? Why these Chinese hating on you? Why these Indian hating on you? But they are not hating on your friends. So you're going to be like, but they are black and you are black too. So what is the problem? It's about bloodline. They are the same species. They all know each other. You is of a different bloodline and they know that. This is the reason why many of us who is from the Negro race will never truly fit among our own so-called black people. Live in the same country but we don't fit among them. They are our family members, they are our friends, yet we don't fit among our own people. And sometimes we might go around people of different race and we fit among them because of the bloodline. Sometimes we might be living in an era with a whole bunch of black people and not one of them is human. Then we might visit a country of white people and we might meet at least one or two humans and we fit among them so perfectly. We laugh, we chat and everything and we'll be like, how is this possible? Because the real separation and the real war is the Nephilims versus the human. It's about species, bloodline, right? And there are many different type of Nephilims, just like there are many different type of humans. And the thing about it is they don't live good with each other. You think that they are all buddy all the time, but no, they are not. They don't live good with each other, but they all unite against the human. This is just how they are. They all hate humans. The humans is their enemy. They are our enemy. They see us as their enemies. This is spiritual warfare. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, spiritual wickedness in high places, and the rulers of darkness of this world. Whatever separation, whatever war is going on, all of it is spiritual. If this was a physical war, it would have been ended long time ago because the humans would have fought back. Whatever weapons they normally like to boast about, they would have used it on us and maybe the human race would have been wiped out a long time ago. So this has nothing to do with a physical war. This is spiritual that is manifested into the physical. The real separation is human versus Nephilims. They tell us lies, but flash the truth before our eyes. This is how it works. The reality presented before our eyes on a daily basis is fake. It is a matrix system. It is like a machine, a time loop. They keep going around in circle constantly. They keep setting and resetting and resetting. Ball earth spinning all the time. That is the matrix. That is their world. That is Satan's world. That's not the Almighty God earth. The earth the Almighty God created is stable and unmovable. It doesn't spin. The matrix system is what spins. Satan's world is that spinning ball. That's his spinning ball earth. The matrix system that keeps going around in circle. That's why they keep resetting the matrix constantly to give all generation the same programming. The reason why many people cannot tell the difference between the fake world and the real world and to understand the truth from the lie is because of mind control and programming. Nephilims use mind control and programming to keep the human fit to their matrix system. This is the reason why no one can tell what is really going on around them. It is a perfectly organized illusion. You'd be so surprised that majority of what you're looking at is not real, it's not really there. You might even touch it, you might feel it, you might smell it, but it is still an illusion, it is not real. Nephilims are evil beings, they are very evil beings and they only do wickedness, they delight in wickedness. And even if a human decide to join with the Nephilim and be one of the wickedest person ever, and do a whole bunch of cruel things, they can never be one with the Nephilims because they are not of the same bloodline. Therefore, the Nephilim still gonna turn around and kill them later on. This is how they are. Like I'm saying, it's about bloodline. To be a part of their bloodline, they have to be born in it. The fact that the Nephilims are in the human form and look like real people, they are predators, they are demons, they are evil beings, and their intention always is to destroy and to kill the human. All them poor people you see out there suffering and they can never get any help, those would be the real humans. The ones getting help all the time, they have the worst attitude. Whatever help they get, they waste it and they don't even care about it. They are of the same bloodline, hybrids, Nephilim children. This thing is way bigger than we could ever imagine, but it is easily understood once we know that this is spiritual warfare. The next thing is many of these war you hear taking place in ghettos. Like, you have ghettos and inner cities. They're always at war with each other. They be putting all these things on the news. These are not humans at war. These are different species. They are not human. These are the Nephilims. Like I tell you, they live bad with each other. Example, they might say such and such area is at war with the next area, right? So one of the area might have vampires and the next area might have witches. So it's actually vampires and witches who is at war. But like I'm saying, everything masquerade in the human form. So when you're looking at them, everything look like human, but they are not. These are not real people. Humans do not war with each other. The human try to live at peace with each other, and the human would even try to live at peace with the enemies, the Nephilims. This is how the human are. The human don't love war and evil all the time and fighting each other. We like to forgive and we like to live at peace with each other, or even get away from each other so everybody can live in peace. I mean, the human is not for war. All them bunch of wars and bunch of garbage and foolishness and shooting each other and all kind of stuff, those are the Nephilims. The Nephilims, they're hybrid children. They're the one who is at war with each other. It has nothing at all to do with the human. Whenever they put these things on the news now, we believe that they are real people. The humans become sorry for them, and this is how they feed off the human energy. This also gives them legal rights to the human life by you being sorry for them.